Allen gonna throw to get things going. That's Dobbs open left side. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Allen now on second down. He's got a man here. That's Matter. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
56.
First down.
Here's a first carry for their running back. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag.
319.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He dives, and what a catch for the first down. 12 yards on the pickup, and that's a first down.
You just love to see this effort, especially on third down. You understand, you want to keep this possession alive. You have to do everything in your power sometimes to bail out your quarterback, and it's exactly what he does here, and it brings up a fresh set of downs.
Throwing now, Allen here on first down. And this will be incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. Even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face third down. Out of the gun, here's Allen. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. First and goal.
Round 80. Middle.
On play action, here's Allen. Rolling right. And he will wisely just get rid of this one. And set up second and goal.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Throwing on second down. It's Allen. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is third and goal.
A 6-yard gain brings up 3rd and goal.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal.
2 yards.
That third down stop, Mike, now changes the entire approach of this offense. You're thinking to yourself, all right, it's third down. Let's run it on up in there. If we don't score, we still have 4th down in our back pocket. But now the defense takes you back for a loss. So what do you do now?
And he'll take it on in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Bills. His 4th TD grab of the season.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
In the end zone, here's Cavante Turpin. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
18-yard line.
Dak going to put it up right away. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. Khalil Shakir returning for the Bills.
Are we on the air?
And how about that? Nice return there. Picking his way up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Back and forth ping pong when I pick up the phone. What's going on?
Drive will start on the ground. Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
It looks like we should have gone there.
How they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Play action. It's Allen. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked up by 48 Alua.
So how he just walked to
He's
catch
just
that
late
motherfucker?
on that throw. I don't even think he ever saw that defender drop into the zone, and it ends up costing the team the ball.
They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Again, it's Blue. Lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Cole Bishop up to make the play. This is 3rd and 6. Prescott now. Now screen set up for Blue. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They tracked him down behind the line. And it's 4th down. Here's their punter now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And this will go down as a punt inside the 20 as it continues out of bounds.
At their own 15-yard line.
On play action, Allen flushed to his right. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. So they're going to have it here. Get it at their own 37-yard line. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
I can't get no one-on-one.
From the 38
You
now.
got close,
Here's
close,
second
close.
and 9.
Close.
Now Prescott. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And
That's
that's
a
going to
big
be a
ass white
first
boy
down.
going there.
A
Come on,
pickup
man.
of 9.
Luke enough. Three
Third
defenders.
quarter in the books. The Bills with the early advantage. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2 at the 44-yard line.
Prescott. That one swung out to Blue. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
First down, Prescott. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. On second down, it's Dak.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Third and a long way to go.
Yeah, here we go. I take Here we go, 46.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down. To throw is Prescott. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on third and
This one from
16.
they play football, so they just gonna keep down this nigga out every play.
Dak going to give this to Blue.
They came back 87 guys.
He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Now a second
Hey,
down
I don't like
throw for
that's
Prescott.
okay.
Good.
I don't like all y'all in here looking at my feet. I'm laughing around some bullshit.
They'll bring up third down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
On third down, Prescott. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
You gonna let this gun score.
16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. Blue will try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The ball a little closer now. It is.
That's gotta be mid-face with tears of joy.
That is Ferguson in motion. On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Jaden
Yo, if you
Blue.
watching this one, you can't get barreled out there.
Touchdown number 7.
These guys making 30 contested catches. Running right through my preview.
Is good.
They want him to score that motherfucker. I can't do shit about it.
At 7 apiece. We're all tie, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
56.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Allen.
Put it like a punch back and hit it. Put up tennis and do it. Put it down like sauces. Don't discuss it. Bitch, I'm doing it. Love it. Going back in. I'm going back and bang. Big and decent bags and all too.
Here's a toss as they look to run. He'll push forward for about a yard. Michael McFadden, the linebacker, there on the tackle.
Oh my Lord. We trying to bug something big.
From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that is
just robbing the ball like little
I think at this point here, 2nd quarter of this game, I think now is where we can start seeing each team open up their offense a little bit more. Early on, everyone's kind of feeling each other out, getting a taste of what the game plans are. Here they finally take a shot downfield. Nice job by the defense, but this is going to put a little depth in that coverage and hopefully open up some other things.
We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Alert! 39 kick. 5 wide. Middle. 5 wide. What's that?
They'll try and run through it.
Oh my God. How is my line not blocking for 3 people? They're picking up the secondary. I'm so bad for it. I'm not funny. You know.
On 1st down, here's
That
Blue.
is so bad
He'll
for
be brought down after a short pickup to the 45.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
They got one lineman.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Kill. Here we go.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this. Here's 2nd and 9. A run once more with Blue. And some good blocking at the point of attack.
I got 3 seconds left and we got like one
And
second.
it brings up 3rd down.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Pistol now for Prescott. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
It's 4th down.
So, Mike, there's this idea that every time a defense blitzes, it has to result in a sack. But there's a lot of other ways that you can impact the play, and we see it here. Get the ball out of the quarterback's hand, get it to the check down, and now you just need to rally tackle and bring them down for a loss.
Give them 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion. Prescott on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. An inside give here to the fullback on the dive. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Here comes 3rd and 6.
Yeah. It was 154.
Here's Prescott. There's a short one.
Like, what can I do about shit that's just like, bro?
First down, Cowboys.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the
Niggas been
field,
getting this
especially
pass
when
off
you
all
got a guy
game,
like
dude. I
this.
don't want to play
Then on
this shit.
3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back to throw is Prescott. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in. Now a timeout, Buffalo. They're 2nd, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. Dak to throw. And he overshoots everyone. It's through the back of the end zone. And he's complete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. Schrader's kick is good. And the Cowboys will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Round 80.
First and 10, and it's Allen. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. From the gun, Josh Allen. This is taken in by Dobbs. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal.
A 58-yard attempt.
That one is good. So, 1 half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A run with Blue. And he'll get about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
Yeah! Here we go, 45, 40,
Here's Dak to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Out to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Tie game, second half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game. So it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on fourth and wind up turning it over on down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Off the RPO, this is Dobbs. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. And this one's good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
And he did a pretty good job trying to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Hey, tight. Middle.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Open space inside the 10. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Touchdowns, Buffalo. Extra point try by Bass. The kick is good. And the Bills go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Cowboys 10. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Cavante Turpin on the return. Wow, they are hitting now. It's been a tight game, and he takes a big shot there on that return. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Hey, 47. Hey, kill.
Prescott now. That's complete to Blue. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second down at the 25-yard line.
Hey, kill. 26.
Second down, Prescott. That's into the hands of the fullback. A gain there of 11. That's good for a Dallas first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Let's go 47.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
26.
Now Prescott backs down the field for Lamb. He's got it. And he will score. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and it's a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. throw on 1st and 10. Moving outside the pocket, escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Now a give up the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 15. Good for a Bills first down.
At the 44-yard line.
On play action, Allen. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Cowboys' 42-yard line.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, here is Allen. This one complete to Palmer. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Alert, alert, alert! Stop, 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 stop.
Here it is on 4th down. And he's going to have the Bills first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. This one complete, great stop. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
Half 85, half 85. 56, 50,
out of the gun, here's Allen. One on target, it's Dobb. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
319! Alert! 5 wide, 5 wide, 5 wide.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Bills. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Pass's kick is good. And the Bills will go up by 7.
Bills 24, Cowboys 17.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
on the give. This is their fullback. Trying to use that big body to go forward. Putting it to the line of scrimmage, but nothing after that. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. To throw is Prescott. Short throw caught by Ferguson.
Right there, the bailout, the bailout. Oh my God.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is third down.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 47. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
We're going to 53. 26.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th. But they will turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Play action. Here's Allen. That's caught. It's Jackson Hall. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 33 yards.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Buffalo. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point by Bass is good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, here's Turpin. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Dak. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott exiting the pocket right. And he spots his target downfield. Great teamwork on the completion.
Hey, that tight end got to be a man.
For the 1st and 10.
Hey, who is that?
Now Prescott forced to his right, going for it all. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it will fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, Mike, you have to find that balance defensively between playing prevent and making sure that ball does not get thrown over my head. But how often do we see defenses just get so much space, so much free
Just like the play on the ball.
So just continue to mix it.
Extra had me scared, but I held my own face with tears of joy.
Big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
No, for real though. Oh, that's cold.
Prescott again. And he overshot his man. Out of the end zone, that one's incomplete.
Well, it's no secret to anybody who follows this league. This is one of the elite playmakers in the entire NFL. So He put one high, thinking his guy would go up there and get it. We've seen him do it so many times before, but just puts a little too much on it and ends up sailing over his head.
On the handoff, Blue. And he nearly got free. But as
Hey, buddy, got my people.
gain of 6,
Listen
it
today.
sets up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Go play action. It's Prescott.
Wait.
Holding at the 2. He's got the first down. Not by a whole lot. Only gets 3. That's all he needed for a new set of downs. They'll try to run this one in. And this one ruined quickly. Take them back to the 5-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal.
I've gotta be me. At rope of 9.
47.
Here's Prescott. Forced out wide. And he's forced to
I'm not
just
gonna
get
run
rid
this
of
fifty
it
from me.
here.
I'm not like a
Now,
bookie.
there's the
I want the
regroup and try
fastest.
again
We
on
roll.
3rd
It's like a
and
bullet.
goal.
This
At this
type boy
stage of the
makes you
game,
quick
things
and something
haven't been
full
going your way,
yeah.
so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
3rd and goal for Prescott. That one, take it in.
I think I think I hard shot it, but then
Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The extra point is good. And the Cowboys will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One play, one first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
To the air. On 2nd down, here's Allen. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Bills. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
They were going to 54. What? 47.
In motion, Lamb.
Sweat tonight.
Going to throw it here on first down. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. They'll give on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's 3rd down. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll work forward to about 3. It's 2nd down. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Ooh, I had it up one of them big. I didn't see anything like this. I thought that man he died, but he's doing one thing to have him.
They'll wind up getting enough to pick up the 1st down.
I put on my mask to hit me a leak. You talking about how I didn't have to be. That's how you get this guy. That's how you get
At the 15. And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line. So now they'll throw it with Allen. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Now pass to tack on the extra point.
you coming in, put my pain in, don't get caught on anything that you need. You got hung up on the way, that's what I said again. I said, I got 21 turn.
They'll kick off the game out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes a return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. First down, Prescott. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Oh, the struggles
stop getting out the push there. You got that
interception. Picked off by Terrence Johnson. And his offense is...
somebody, bro. You gotta go, red bottom. Back on the toes, just got the toes. Back there in the road. Just finish a hole. We got niggas.